always a ugly man that's going to cheat on you. They do what they do best. Ruin your life, mind you. Welcome back to another reading episode. Today we're going to be reading The Other Brother, which I forgot to do a whole intro, so this is me doing the intro like months after, by Tierney Page. And so basically, I'm going to just do a quick summary because the Jalen over there, she's already been reading to chapter 2. So we have James, the other brother, and then we have Lucas, and then we have our main girl, April. So we have April, our main girl, James, the male lead, and Lucas, her ex. So when we enter the story, April is having a engagement party with Lucas. Okay, they're having an engagement party, they're fiancéed up, right? And then we meet James, and you know, she does say he's really attractive, and she does like him a little bit, but she loves Lucas, so she's not really thinking about James for real. When we go to James's POV, he's talking about how he thinks April's really fine, attractive. He likes the way she is, but they haven't crossed any bounds or nothing like that. And then I think maybe like chapter 2 comes in, and April finds out that her ex has been cheating on her, doing thirst traps and whatnot. So that's where I'm gonna leave y'all, and we're gonna go to Jalen. Okay. Chapter 2. Oh. She was at the engagement party, and she was like, he's been acting weird lately. Like, he's always on that damn phone. And she's like, you know, whatever. I trust him now. Like, I trust him. You know what's coming. So James was kind of like he saw that she wasn't feeling good, so he was like, let me try to talk to her or whatever. But he's like, I don't know if I can tell her that my brother does not deserve her. Okay, he does not deserve her at all, but I'm not gonna tell her that. But like, I want to, and she deserves better. But damn, I can't even look at her in the face right now. So then the next day happens, she's on her period, and she hears, well, he's going on a hike. And she hears his phone. He leaves his phone. She looks at it, and she sees a text message. She's like, what is this? She goes through his phone. She goes to Instagram. He has a different account, and he's following no dudes. And then she's like, oh wait. And then all the pictures are just thirst traps. He's literally thirst trapping at his big age, mind you. She just left him. Listen, if your man cheats on you ever, leave him. Don't go back to him. Leave him. If you even think he's cheating on you, leave him. If he looks like he's cheating on you, leave him. If he breathes about cheating on you, leave him. Okay? No matter what, leave before it gets too late. She almost married this man. Leave. Anna might be my favorite over Gemma as the friend, because she came in just like balls and like that guy. Like, oh my gosh. Period. Of course, she's an orphan. All the realist main characters are orphans. Oh my god. I genuinely love when girls in books have friends. Like, you know how many books you read where the girl has 0 friends because they know that if the girl had friends, she would be like, the girls would tell her to leave that man, or especially like give her better advice than she has advice herself. I look a little crazy, but that's why you never really see the girls have friends for real, okay? And I know the recent book I just read, she had friends, but did she ever really call them for real? Maybe twice, okay? But these girls, I feel like, are going to be there, you know? And you know, sometimes they do have friends, but their friends never give them advice, or their friends are barely in the story. I like how these girls are talking to each other, because the first thing Anna says is when she sees her, is like, girl, you look a fucking mess. Okay, apparently what she said, I don't know if that's word for word, but she said. But now they're talking and they're having a ball, you know? And I love that. Also, Anna's my favorite. Does Anna have a book? Random note, but I'm gonna miss this hair. Like, I love this. I love the curls. I love the brown. I think I really do look good in brown. Okay, because they're taking her to a retreat. But guess who they're asking to babysit the cat? I think it's a cat. Her cat, James. You know what? She should have never even thought about marrying Lucas when she has thoughts like this about his brother. Okay? You always trifling. Be like Belly and words I never thought I'd say. Be like Belly, be like Elena, and do both. So you figure out which one do you want and which one you don't want. How about that? How about that? Do both. I know I did. Catherine Pierce. Catherine Pierce? Wait, so is he staying in her house? Is he staying in her house? Don't steal shit. Are they in London? They're in London, by the way. Me finding out this now. They are in London. That's the Big Ben. Anyway, chapter 11. I love the language. Gemma pulls up in the middle of nowhere. Proper bumfuck territory. Just outside Hereford, small town, about 3 hours northwest of London. Well, if I wasn't depressed before, I sure as hell am now. It's kind of funny. If anything, if I don't even like this book, all I can say is it made me laugh. Like, oh my gosh. Excuse me? James, you cleaned? Oh, now I see why his name is James. Because how do you say Lucas in British? Lucas? Lucas? Yeah. Just when I thought I couldn't feel worse, he landed a final blow. Girl, why didn't you block him first? Damn. See, if you would have blocked him first, he wouldn't have known he blocked you back. Dang. Chapter 14. 3 months later. Dang. So far, we went to James' point of view, and he was just talking about how his brother and him were never close. He's not really doesn't like his brother at all. His brother doesn't like his passions, and he is the favorite child. That's it. See, a man, as soon as you're with a man, he will drain your personality. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month. By the 6th month, who even are you? Just be aware, guys. Be aware. Don't let them drain your personality. You are more than this. You are more than this. I feel like Wizard Liz. Don't let them suck out of you. Okay? Most do, some don't. Don't get me wrong, some don't. Not all men. But most. Be aware. Beware. Please. As a prone single girly, I see it all the time. Beware. Oh, they're performing at Mayfair Lodge. And then while he's doing the bass or whatever, she's gonna be there and she's gonna be like, oh my god, James. He's gonna be like, and then he's gonna be like, you wanna come backstage with me? And she's gonna be like, yeah, why not? 16, baby. 6, 7, 6. Okay, one more chapter and then I'm going to bed. How long is this chapter? Going on, I said last chapter, like guys. Okay, I'll stop here. Where's my? It's gonna be weird that she's gonna like jump from Lucas to his brother, and then what's the parents gonna say? Yo, we're so happy you're back with the right brother. I don't want him to have any stubble. I don't want him to have a beard. I didn't need to read that. Let's erase that. That changes his total look that I imagine in his brain. I don't, let's forget that. So they're at the Mayfair Lounge. They make eye contact. I'm trying to focus on my music career, not a girl that's like stunning and gorgeous. And she's like, why did he look away so fast? Anyway, I'm gonna go dance. So she goes dancing. Some guy comes up behind her while she locks eyes with James. And they're like, oh. This guy keeps persisting to talk to her, and she's just like, I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than talk to this man. And then she made contact with James, and he's just looking back at her. And then he's like, it's fine. Like, she's like, I just got out of a relationship recently, and I just came to have fun with my girls, and I just don't want to start anything right now. He's like, don't worry, like, nothing gonna be started by lime soda, vodka soda, here you go. So what do you do for work? And she's like, oh my god, kill me. Yo, I love the Friends. They're so funny. And they're so real. So she just saw Lucas on a date with some other girl that she saw on Instagram, I think. And she's like, how can he move on so fast? And they leave. She's like, I really loved him. Her friend's like, I know, hun. I know. And she's like, I'm furious, but I feel like this needs to be said. She says, what? I brace myself for the worst. There's no easy way to say this. Oh, for God's sake, just split it out already. Lucas is fug. I blink. Sorry? What? I said, he's a fug. Fuggo. Fugly. He's fucking ugly. I raised my hand to stop her. No, I got the part. I mean, why didn't you tell me? Lucas is a fug. A fuggo. Fugly. Fucking ugly. Okay. It was too late. By the time he wooed you with his amazing personality, she did air quotes. What do you mean? He's so handsome and he's charming. I say, please. I've met urinal cakes with better personalities and more charm than that man. Luckily for James, he got all the looks in that family. I hope that makes you feel better. Actually, I think it makes me feel worse. Fine, but I'm just being honest. For the record, you're absolutely gorgeous and way too good for him. I think he's battling well. See, look. See? It's always a fugly man that's going to cheat on you. They do what they do best. Ruin your life, mind you. James is about to take her home. I'll take you home. Are you sure? You don't have to. I want to. I said this was it, so chapter 17 is where I stop. The way I can hear the British while I'm reading, I can hear it. I'm furious. Furious with my brother. I'm furious with April upset. I'm furious that she's in pain. Furious. I'm furious. James had an anniversary too with some girl. Or girl, Abby. And then he bet that she was cheating, but he had it on the big screen, like on Apple Play or some shit, and then her text came down and he read it on the screen, and the person was like, I can't wait to taste you again. Ugh, that's how y'all text, but anyway. And he had a ring for her too. Breath and nod. She had been going out a lot, and I hadn't seen much of her, but I assumed it was just due to her being busy. We all go through busy periods, right? Well, it turned out she was busy. I shrugged. She was just busy fucking Matt from work. I had no idea. Luca never told me. I'm so sorry. So far, it's been like 3 days, but I'm on chapter 20. She was drunk after that night of seeing Lucas, her ex-fiance, with some other girl already on a date, like not even a month later. And so James took her back to her house. And then she's like, I feel so, like, worthless. And he gave her, like, a big speech. And then he's like, you're not worthless. And they start, like, I don't really know what they were, like, caressing each other. And then he's like, I gotta go. She's like, I would have done it if he wanted to. And he was like, yeah, I gotta get out, or I was gonna do it with her. So that's how it went. And then right now, she texted him being like, sorry about that. But it's been a month, so far. Oh, no. They both go home. And then she's like, dang, I wish I should have kissed him. And her friend's like, you need to go back to his house and kiss him. And she's like, you think? Her friend's like, yeah. And she's like, bet. So then she goes back there. She goes, knocks on his door. And he's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, you know what I'm doing here. And they start locking lips and doing the Tango 9000 swirl. So yeah, I'm on chapter 27. I just also woke up from a nap, so like, I'm tired. Wheat bag. It says he heated up a wheat bag. What is a wheat bag? So yo, look that up for me. Like they're doing it, and then they stop, and he goes and he heats up a wheat bag. It's like a period bag for like your period. I don't know. Her friends are so funny. They're like, yo, 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 yo. They love the tea. He's British, and I keep thinking of Shadowhunters and the blonde guy, the brother, because I think his name is James too. Bitch, ew, what am I reading? I'm not saying that out loud. So far, she starts thinking in her head, like, oh dang, what did I do? Why did I sleep with two brothers? That's so messy. Damn, that's so like, what did we do? Like, I almost married Lucas recently. He would be my brother-in-law. She was thinking too much. And she ran away. And he was like, no, don't leave, don't leave. And she's like, no, what did we do? This was a mistake. And he was like, a mistake? And she's like, yeah, fuck, okay. And she leaves. And now he's trying to figure out what to do because he's like, no, I love her, no. So far, she's with her friend. She tells her friends what happened. They're like, girl, don't worry about him. Don't worry about men in general. Just do what you want to do. Like, life is too short. She's like, you guys were so right. I don't need to care about this cheater's feelings. I just gotta care about my own. And then she's still thinking about the text that Lucas sent her. And she's like, should I go? And they're like, go, but look fine as fuck. And she's like, yeah, you're right. So now she's going to go meet him at the Daily Grind, whatever that is, cafe, and that's the tea so far. So to the point, Lucas, what do you want? I want you back. If you'll have me. I clutch my fist under the table, running myself. Lucas, what you did was disgusting. It was deceitful, disloyal, and it destroyed my trust in you. Not to mention it's fucking weird behavior for a 34-year-old man. 34? Why are you marrying a 34-year-old? Should I start an ASMR? Is she thinking about him? Does she regret what we did? Or worse, is she even thinking about me at all? This is exactly the kind of distraction I didn't want, and why I buried my feelings and pushed my desires to the side. If one night with her affects me this much, what happens when we're on tour next year? I shut off the tap. Hey, sweetheart. Oh wait, he's British. Hey, sweetheart. She's just telling him about Lucas and like how he wanted her to. It's so hard for me to say Lucas. I don't know why. Like, I have trauma with that name. Too many of them. Too many. Each one I have a traumatic response to. Is I want you. His eyes dart to mine. We had the most amazing night together. I threaded my fingers through his. Truly, I've never enjoyed or wanted something more. I freaked out because I opened the message. I panicked. I didn't know what he wanted, and it caught me off guard. And then you came back with breakfast, my favorite cafe, which was so thoughtful, and it made me realize how much I care about you. But I felt guilty. I kept thinking, does this make me no better than Lucas sleeping with you, his brother? Am I a terrible person? I was thinking about Lucas's feelings when I should have been thinking about yours, about us. I don't want to hurt anyone, at least not you at all. He gently cups my face, kissing each cheek. His fingers weave through my hair, cradling the back of my head. 34, baby. I'm low-key bored. Who said that? Who said that? And they're ucking. I think it's this entire chapter. Basically, guys. Basically. Did the jumping jacks for 2 chapters, and now she's like, oh, we've been going back to each other's houses back and forth, hanging out, not just doing the jumping jacks 9,000, where we're actually talking and we get each other so much, and like our childhoods and our family lives and our friends. And then she's like, I wonder when this bubble will burst. And then next chapter, she's with him at her house. The doorbell rings. Guess who's there with flowers at her doorstep? Lucas. He's like, hey. And she's like, these are for you, he says. He gives me a small, hopeful smile. May I come in? What are you doing here? I wanted to see you. I thought perhaps we could talk. Well, maybe I could see Basil, he says, the cat. And I lift my hand to stop him. I turn back to Lucas, screaming. We've been seeing each other. And before you ask again, yes, we are sleeping together. Jane's face is twisted in disbelief. You with him? My brother? How could you do this? He looks like I just shot him, blah, blah, blah. So, what's this about then, James? Payback? You wanted revenge, so you decided to my fiance, ex-fiance. My eyes, the tea I've been waiting for. Arthur, you must have been freaked out during this bed. Girl, I get it. It's a Tuesday. You're bored. I'm not one to judge. I sometimes get it. Sometimes. So far, he wrote a new song. He's with his friends right now. He's telling them all the tea. Men want that tea too, obviously. He's like, yeah, he found out when I was in the towel at April's house, and they're like, oh, tea. What's wrong? I'm seeing April. Mom freezes her mug halfway. Shit. Dad, he holds up his hand to stop me. I heard you, son. Just give me a minute. Mom looks at me with surprising curiosity. You and April? As in you and April are together, yes. Right. How long has this been going on? A few weeks. And your brother, he knows? He knows, I nod. Well, I always thought you held a candle for her. What? I asked, surprised. I genuinely surprised. I noticed the way you used to look at her. No, I didn't. You did, son. Well, how was it so obvious everyone except me? You're not mad, I asked. Son, you're 29 years old. You're an adult. I'm not super mad. We're just surprised. I can't say the same for your brother, of course. Yeah, your parents just want the tea. Like, honestly, they don't care. He just gave her all of her password to ease her, what do you call it? You know, she was cheated on. She found all that on her phone. So to ease her from her trauma of being cheated on through, I'm blanking. I'm so sorry. He just like released that by giving her every password he has ever. And now she's like crying. And you know, low key, this would fix a lot of relationships. The part where everything starts splitting up into sections of their romance. I'm just a person that once the couple gets together, throw the whole book away. I'm done. Like, I'm basically done. Like, once y'all together, the chase is not there. It's the build up that I like. And then once the build up is done, I'm like, I'm bored. Y'all kissed, y'all done. Like, y'all, once they say, you're my bae, once you say couple, I'm like, what else do we have next? Unless it's a third act breakup. And if so, catch these hands, okay? But so far, he went to his audition. They did the little band thing. She found out that, oh my god, the song's about me, obviously. It's later, and it's Christmas time. And they're gonna have Christmas together as a family. Yay! Hi, Lucas. Merry Christmas, I say. He hesitates for a second. Merry Christmas, April. Oh. Doing cartwheels in your parents' house, guys? But, yo. Well, they freaky. Like, they're freaky. Like, every 5 minutes, it's like, talk. Talk. Talk, talk, talk. Talk, talk, talk. Like, y'all are crazy. Is this how it be in relationships? Raise your hand if you would know. So, where did I even leave off after? She found out the song's about her. They have Christmas. The dude next to the brother's room. Then, 7 months have passed. She starts her little business on Etsy shop, selling her little ceramics, and makes money off that. He gets a record deal. They meet at the airport. She buys a new dog. Now they're a full-on family and they have kids now. 1 cat, 1 dog. That's all it takes. She misses him. They start doing the do, and that's the end of the book. That's it. That was The Other Brother. 5 out of 10. Even a 4 out of 10 even. Would I read again? No. Did I have fun? In the very beginning, I had fun. In the very beginning, it was an easy kind of read. If you like a lot and you like revenge, well, she didn't really get revenge, but like, if you like other brother type stuff, this could be for you. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite book of the year, though. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Would you read this book? And if you have you read this book? And what do you think about it?
You know it's true. You know these are the facts. I know that I have more booty in my left nut than you do in your whole entire body, motherfucker, so you better lay off right now. Tell me you're more handsome than me on stage. I will turn around, bolt right at you, and fucking demolish you in front of Army. I will fuck